Greetings there, fellow necromancers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, Death of the Isle, Episode 22, Clean Bill of Health. Oh, okay. Crimson is now addicted to ambrosia. Goblin drugs. Really? Ambrosia every 3 days was addictive? For real? This song and dance again? Game. Seriously. I don't think goblins are going to be able to use drugs ever. Like, alright, let me take a look at ambrosia. So, safe dose interval for adults is 1.6 days. And I had him on 3 days. New addiction chance. So the tolerance must be above minimum to be addicted, and my guess is he's so small that at 0.6 that it, yeah, okay. So goblin drugs, what are we gonna do, like every 6 days or so? I don't even know what to do at this point, because it's just mind-boggling how easily they get addicted to just everything. Stupid mod. I really should honestly just like fix the mod myself and be like, the hell with this. Mod's stupid, I gotta fix this. Also, I have tons of hops that should be in here. Can I change their sizes? I mean, I could change their body sizes, or just, I don't know. It's one of those, like, I don't really want to be responsible to have to fix a mod that has problems. One could argue that that's not a bug, but I would argue that it is. Or it's an unintended feature, or whatever. TLDR, it's just annoying. Especially for hobbits, man. Hobbits get addicted to everything all the time. Here, Sildon is helping brew beer. And of course, bone. Bone casks and bone brewery. Alright, we are going with, yes, who should become a full mage? Guero or Turnip? Those are the only two viable candidates, and then I'll have you pick the class. The excavations are nearly complete. And Guero is ready to be recruited. Nadine here is 10 resistance, and then Lobo's certainty really hasn't moved very much, but I could try to convert Or even do a ritual, but I think, honestly, rituals are probably best reserved for Bowen. I'm going to take a minute to do double strand just so that I can transcribe for the might people, and then I'll pivot over. You guys voted for me to continue scribing, but part of scribing is having the materials described, so double strand makes sense. Guero's back. So, girl, this is your bedroom. You are going to be given no armor. I'll try to put you on goblin drugs, but, you know, that hasn't worked out well for Crimson. And you can get out of your slave stuff. And I need to give you a bow. But you can be an animal handler, I guess. Oh, you really like art. Although you suck at it, so maybe I don't let you do that. Let's give you this elephant bow. Having another mage with a bow is going to be useful. So he's throwing on some non-slave clothing. He's trying to. He immediately goes for the drugs. And you are also going to need a peg leg. Peg leg to your left. Which I should probably wait until Tal has unparasited himself. He doesn't really have any cooking capabilities, so it's probably best to not have him do it. Turnip, you are going to become what? What should Turnip become? Summoner, Geomancer. And then once I know, I will start transcribing. If I have the cloth. I have a bunch of linen. Do I not have cloth? Well, I have a bunch of almost ripe cotton plants, so it's not too hard to get. Do you have a burning passion in art? You do. You're just not skilled in it. So I'm leaving it alone. Alright, Tal, any second now. Please, please, tend to yourself and have it be good. Ah, wasn't enough! Alright, well, he'll be cured next tending. But man, that was really low. That sucked. 33 out of potentially 70. Can you transcribe a random class? No. You can buy random books, but I don't think you can transcribe them yourself. And I don't have the option to buy a random book, so... I'm not planning on making Guero a wanderer. I mean, I don't... Wanderers are just like... There's no advantage to be really a wanderer over an actual mage, in my opinion. Unless you just like want to spray cantrips. But even then, mages can do that just fine. Alright, this should be... Shield go to the bed so I don't screw this up. This should be Shield's last tending. Yeah, I don't really care that they get bonuses to cantrips. I'm not doing it. A huge reason is, once you have tons of cantrips, anytime you select multiple people to, like, attack, your screen fills with cantrips to the point where, like, the game becomes very unplayable. The same is true if you have tons of sanguiphages in your colony. There's a terrible UI UX for, like, mages with a bajillion abilities. It really just becomes unplayable, in my opinion, which is why I'm not doing it. Alright, seems like the Torn script will be made by Tal. Tal, also seems like you have not cooked in a while. Let's get some simple meals, because there is not food for us to eat. Okay, I forgot to remove that zone from the Uruk and Goblin Dining. Try that again. Wait. What? Awful bedroom. But you like awful bedrooms. How confused? What are you? You're an orc. You were just... I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah, and Goro, I don't know why you still have the collar on you. I mean, it's fine. It's not doing anything bad. I guess you got used to it. I can force you to take it off. You'll probably just put it right back on. Maybe you won't. So Crimson's probably going to have some break risks as a result of, you know, being addicted to yet another drug. And let's see. Shield and Crimson are idle. So, that means... Oh, great. Insulting spree. That means I need to queue up more tasks for them to do. Alright, Devil Strand is done, so let's do... Advanced Scribing for a arcane book. You know, we might want, we want to wait until we have advanced scribing for the transcriptions. Because torn scripts aren't as good as books. I don't know what the cost for books are, but I'll wait to find out. Because so the difference is like Torn Scripts is like an incomplete manual about how to become that class, whereas the book will actually teach you some basic skills once you convert. So books, if you can, are better, generally speaking. And I've been waiting to hit Shield with another work drive once Tao's muscle parasites are gone and Shield's health has been restored. Yeah, there should be a door here. Maybe here and here. So they don't go into the main tunnel. Get those done too. And then we'll have embrasure walls here and do the whole thing. Embrasure this all up and have it be true defenses. Man, these shields have so many hit points, it's ridiculous. They just won't go away. Ooh, Gondor. Well, Gondorians. Let's turn you into some corpses and possibly organs. If there was ever a time to capture people, it would be now, when I can actually make use of their bodies. Well, we have some free steel ingots, free stone boulders, packed survival meals, iron, and hopefully some corpses. I think have them regroup a little bit behind, while Crimson whittles them down. You know, I haven't used Summon Elemental. I don't know how effective they will be. But I'm gonna find out. They were probably building trebuchets instead of mortars. Smosh 'em! Yeah, I would say the elementals are pretty good meat tanks. You know what? Shield, you can go home. I don't think I'm gonna have need of your services here. They're already fleeing. Wow, look at you. You have some fancy stuff. So, lists. I think you are going to be our freshest organ donor. Given how annoying Gondorian shields are, I'm also going to have a designated dump Gondorian shields spot here. Because I'm never going to want them. If I make one, I'll make it intentionally myself. So that works for me. So Liz is unwaveringly loyal. We can never turn him into a recruit anyway. So definitely organs from Liz. Oh, that's fine. How of the old bedroom. We'll be with you soon. So 8 hours until Tal is cured of muscle parasites, which have been plaguing us for a long time. Crimson, cheers. Would the shields burn? They aren't smeltable for some reason. The Arcellum ones are, but there's not a filter for materials. So the game thinks that the Arcellum ones are smeltable, but they're not. And that is the problem. And then I end up with just shelves for all of Arcellum shields that I can't do anything with. So I'd rather just dump them to the ocean. Yeah, I could, like, firebomb them or use magic to destroy them, but that requires micromanagement, which I'm not gonna bother doing. Because I don't want to have to constantly be responsible for remembering to, like, nuke a spot with our magic. I mean, that's just a poor use of our everything, in my opinion, so. I'm trying to set myself up for less micromanagement, not more. Meaning, not having to remember to do constant, pointless maintenance tasks. That makes sense. Should there be a table in the Deepwater Fort? Probably not. A, because it's currently not an enclosed area, so it would still be, like, no benefit. But B, until it's a nicer area, I think it would just be upsetting to them. So, what is on your nerves, dude? Go eat. You know, eating is, that's kind of my fault. No, there's food. No, this is entirely on you. So Tal is now cured of muscle parasites. Thank goodness. Alright. Operations. Harvest heart. Harvest heart. Harvest heart. Because I don't want to have to keep tending to these prisoners and their needs. Yoink. Well, look at your fancy little helmet. Cheers. And then I'm gonna have Thomas put together the Orb of the Eternal. And then there was also Guero's leg. So Tal, before you go to sleep, let's hit Guero with a free leg. I did not, however, take an organ for Bowen, but I'll consider it from the next prisoner that we have. I just didn't want to spend the time to do that, considering how annoying he has been. So now Guero has a peg leg. Good. All right. Thomas. Make ourselves an orb. Done. And then shield. There's other people that could receive it, but I think I'm not gonna pull for that. I just want Shield's brain to be back to normal. Done. So Shield, your brain is good. Tal, hit him with a work drive so that he can do this. So first thing that we want here is granite embrasures to safely shoot behind. And then I might need to dig out some more space for like layers of shooters if we have more than whatever 10 or something, however many fit there. But let's also put some light sources in there, and it looks like for that I need some wood. Crimson, you just ran around insulting everybody. So how about you make it up to me by cutting down some trees? Bad temperature in here. Okay. Some passive coolers. And the other thing I need for that is parts. Oh my god. Look at this list. Too much. Do I even know how to do that? Unlocks basic components made on a workbench. I was just looking in the wrong place. It's a wee bit hot, so trying to bring the temperature down so we work a bit faster. Body pure or squeamish? Oh, because you have a peg leg. Wah, I have a leg. Oh no. My cruel masters gave me a free limb. Dearest Guero, have you heard the phrase, "Waitings will continue until morale improves"? Because you're about to experience what that means if you continue on the path of complaints. In fact, I believe you lost those limbs under similar circumstances. So I built the second bone advanced research bench so that Tal can help research when Thomas is researching to make more progress more quickly. The Dean is not recruitable yet, but like getting there. Oh, it looks like Sildan's actually helping with the simple meals, which is fine. If we get poisoned, it'll be his fault. Hey, it's Karagor's! Sorta. Well, this is a really good opportunity to use our new defenses because deep water defenses are all set. So I have to pause a second for some rezoning. So inside the walls is now going to be here. But not here or here. These doors have to close. Everyone needs to go inside the walls. Oh, and Growl wasn't zoned correctly anyway. It seems. I'm going to leave this one open for now, actually. So Turnip just like stand by it. And I'll have... It depends where these wargs actually go. But my minions should stay inside, because I really don't want base flooded with wargs. Actually, flip-flop the doors that are open. Open that one and then close this one. Because then what will happen is the... close that one. The wargs should path to the other one, allowing me to easily shoot at them. So, doing some good old-fashioned target practice. Looks to me like we might be out of granite. For this walls... Yeah, we're out of granite. So once they're dead, I will continue looking for jade in the mountains. The south entrance is open, but like on purpose, so that the wargs are drawn into the open. But let's drop some elementals on them, because that was kind of fun doing last time. Oh yeah, that's open. That's where they were headed. Silden, my little slave, go close the door, please, and thank you. Thomas, prop this north door open so that the wargs come back. And at this point, I'm not going to keep any doors of the old wall system open ever. Unless there's like high volume hauling to be done. Alright, there's 2 left. Yep. So the concept is to keep these doors open as lure and bait. And it worked very well. There's obviously improvements to be made. We have to complete the walls and then like smooth things down, because this would be a horrible hospital, given that it's in the dark and has no beds or whatever. But yeah, first iteration, you just saw for yourself, it's pretty effective. And this can also be used as a temporary prison as well, because it's close to where things are going to die. So, back to zoning. And back to zoning. So I did mention wanting to continue the mining tunnels now that there aren't wargs stalking. So because we need granite, I might as well 2 birds, 1 stone, look for jade or other precious materials and mine at the same time. We're pretty close to having scribing done. Oh my god, I have so many textiles. Okay, we can stop doing that. Where's the flax field? And advanced scribing is done. Sweet. So the master scribing gives us the ability to unlock our master scrolls. So what that would look like would be summon Poppy for summoners, or meteors for Thomas for geomancers rather, which is great. But like, you know, right now, what I want to be doing is doing a scribe of an arcane book. So this is going to be made out of Devil Strand, which I don't have yet. So let's... I don't know if there's time before the fall to do Devil Strand. So, question. Should I make a book or script? So the advantage of the book is there will be more for Guero to learn as a summoner immediately, but it will require the cultivation of Devil's Strand first. And the advantage of the book, the script, is I can do it now. So I'll have you guys make a very quick decision here, 1 minute decision. of whether we wait for the book to do it properly or we take shortcuts and do the script. Now, choice is yours. Oh, trees were ravaged. It's too bad Nadine is not able to be used right now. I don't want to blade spin him. You know what I could do? Axe is down. Worked pretty well. Okay, we will wait for the proper book. So what is transfer through the book? I believe, and don't quote me, because I'm not a RimWorld magic expert, but I believe the way it works is that when you read a torn script, you get a lot... So you get random skills when you read scripts or books, but books just give you more of them. It doesn't give you master scrolls, though, as far as I know. So there's not an instance where we can skip the whole learning from a master scroll anyway. Nadine should be pretty close to converting. Recruiting, yeah, 3.5. That's not bad. A few days, and she'll join. This is almost done. And Turnip and Crimson are getting the Devil Strand in the ground. So current priority right now is improve defenses and cultivate devils and make an arcane book. Now, I'm hoping, and I'm not sure about this, but I'm hoping that there's enough time in the year for Devil Strand to grow enough to at least harvest prematurely before winter sets in. There's other ways that we could make it, which is to use magic light and magic heater, essentially like a magic greenhouse. I think magic light is a light level. I actually don't know what the light level is, so it's possible that won't work. So you slept in heat and are wearing ratty apparel. All right, I can fix some of that so that you convert faster. You don't have a sleep in heat. Do you have a ratty apparel? You don't have a ratty apparel either. I can also do Victoria. That's not a terrible idea. Or rather, that's a good idea. Oh. You know, I don't think it really matters whether I clean the bedrooms or not. I'm just going to keep them clean. It looks more nice that way. So research project. I'm going to continue master scribing. Might as well. But, yeah, we're waiting on that torrent script. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Death of the Isle, which originally streamed live on Twitch February 18th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow followers of Sauron.